Who has a beautiful burning question to ask? Yes, Carol, go, go. Okay, you still, yeah, now you're muted.
Okay. It's not a business question. It's a personal question.
Okay.
I want to grow and evolve. And I continue to want to do that. And I feel like there's something in my way and I don't know what it is. I'm still chasing stuff, like whatever new opportunity, new training, I'm still doing that, but I don't follow through on any of that. It's like, I don't know. I have ADHD when it comes to this stuff. So I wonder how I can focus and what I should focus on. Thank you.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, so needing more. It's just what I said. And guys, you will see that you are here for a reason. Like everybody is here because of the same thing. But this is exactly the same thing I just said to Linda. And it's the same information. That
Okay.
urge of wanting more comes from the lack of not having enough. But when you get there, you lose interest because you don't need more. You want more, but you don't need more. So you chase it, you hunt it down, you only have this excitement until you hunt it down, and then you hunt it down. It's there. It's like, yeah, whatever. Because there are two things that are happening in your case as well, right? So the everything that feels like an addiction, like been there, done that, an addiction to, oh, I need to learn this, I need to learn that, let me pay for that, let me, invest in that. And I was like continuously doing that, was all coming from a overcompensation for something that I was feeling inside. So your way is to completely stop going out there believing that emptiness, that void that you think right now that it's going to be filled up by more information. The fastest way to feel what you are looking for is to go inwards. Like, you don't need any more information, you don't need any more things that can be found out there. It's time to go in here and find everything that you already have. And that is not information. It happens from your neck downwards. It's it's the part of your body that's it's in your chest. Okay, so if you really want to do anything, and really that's never going to change, because as I'm saying, it's just a compensation. So you want to sit in silence. Okay, for example, you want to connect to your higher self. You want to maybe start talking to that higher self in you, to actually ask for guidance, to actually stay in stillness and listen. Everything that is bringing all your focus from everyone else out there into that one thing that it's you. And then you start feeling and filling up that place with all the emotions that you are craving. So just go and do a very, very quick, like, awareness check. Like, what is this giving to you when you are doing that? And then how it leaves you disappointed. And then have an awareness, like, what are you actually looking for, and why you never have, and then you get disappointed. Like, what's the thing that you're looking for? And then have that, like, it's an emotion that you're looking for, either like the wholeness. It might be that I have arrived, that I'm in the good place, that there is my journey, like I arrived where I needed to arrive, or feeling whole and complete, feeling loved, feeling enough, feeling whatever you want to feel. Find that emotion, and start spending time in feeling it. That's all you need to do. You sit down, you become aware of your breath, you empty yourself, and then you consciously bring up the emotion by saying, for example, let's say you are looking for being loved. So you stay there, you say, I am love, or I am loved. And then you stay in that, you feel that, you own that, you allow that to spread in your body, and you stay in the emotion of being whole or complete. You might be able to say the words and repeat it very slowly, and then actually stay there and feel that. When you fill your cup from inside out, you will see that your seeking will stop and you will arrive.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very beautiful for all of you guys who are in this never-ending seeking. There's nothing out there you will find, really, because the out there, it's a reflection of who you are. Everything is a reflection of who you are. So there is no out there. You can only see yourself out there. And what I really, really mean is that the one big thing that I learned in the last, well, let's say 1 year, that created a big shift in me, and this is just very, very important, one thing. Let's say you are here feeling empty, not there, not enough, not wealthy enough, not free enough, not loved enough, whatever is that thing that you are craving, success, freedom, joy. And so you feel the opposite of that. And then you think that if you just go out here and then you try to build that business, make that money, find that person, find that job, build the business, you know, whatever, and make that amount of money, then you will finally feel successful, abundant, free, joyful, and all of that. But guess what? It's not how it works. And it took me 15 years to understand this. So it works the other way around, guys, because you are the source. You are the source of your reality. You are the image reflected in your reality, which is 3D is a reflection of who you are. Manifestation is who you are. So, which is again, manifestation is, the word manifestation implies lack and separation already. So this is bullshit. Like, guys, I know. So this is one of my biggest message that I want to shout off the roofs. The moment you say, I want to manifest ... the moment you said that, you put yourself in lack and separation, and then you don't have it. You will not have it, because it's insane, because you separate yourself the moment that you said that. Because the moment you said, I want to manifest money, that means that I don't have, I am not abundant, I am not wealthy, I don't have what I desire, which is out there somewhere, and I'm lacking it. So I need to go do all these things, whatever that is, techniques, or even building a business. So eventually I'm going to have the money, and then I'm going to feel abundant. But your source. So you will just chase continuously without ever having it. Even when you have it, you won't ever feel free or joyful or abundant. And it's unsustainable. Been there, done that. So you have to come back, and then this is source. You are source. You feel and spend time in bringing your awareness to who you want to be, and then that's going to reflect your 3D reality will reflect you. That's the law. That's how it works. So you stay, beautiful Carol, in that beautiful armchair, and then you just feel loved. You just feel abundant. You just feel wealthy every day. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You just feel how you want to feel before anything changes, and you keep doing that. and then life, reality, the laws will start reflecting you. That's the law. That's how it works. So you first feel wealthy, and then your 3D will arrange itself around you to show you how that became a reality. So then you can experience it. There is no other way around this. Very good. Next question. Who's next? Who's next?
I have a
Yes.
question.
Okay. Go.
Hi. Hiya. Okay, so going back to what you were saying to the lady before the last one about taking ourselves into alignment with whatever it is that we require. I used to be able to do this very easily. I was really very good at it. And I have manifested some wonderful things that I wanted in my life. But every time I do, something not so good comes along too. And so now I'm scared to do that. But yet I know it's what works. So I want to do it, but I'm fearful. So what would you say about that?
I love that. Very good question. You have to face your fear. So bring awareness to what is the fear, like what is beyond, what are you actually afraid of? When it comes, okay, so example, you say, I create money, but then I'm afraid that I will lose it, or they will, spam me, or what is the word, like, take it from me in one ugly way or another, or like I manifest money and then I'm going to have ill health, or so whatever is your like two stories, you have to go and see what is the fear, like why are you afraid, what's the shadow, what's the lie. Okay, this is what I want to say. It's a freaking lie, because your desires are actually predictions. Okay, guys, your desires, you don't have the desire so you make it happen, so you need to work hard to manifest it. Your desires, and this is so important, your desire is a prediction from your true self, which means I'm expanding into this. Are you coming? It's like, this is where we are going. So all you have to do is just say, oh yeah, thanks so much, I'm super excited. And then you come back in the present moment and you enjoy your present moment, because you know you are going there. It's sealed. It's inevitable. It's your path. You know it because you freaking feel it. So very important, guys. Forget everything about manifestation that it's out there. All you need to do to get that shadow, like the fear that you just mean to say, because the fear is the lie. If you have the desire, then you will have the desire. You will have it so fast and so easy and so effortless and joyful, if you would just be able to see what's standing in your way. That's what we call resistance, right? That's why we are so slow, because we don't trust our desires. We don't trust that it's easy. So basically, your shadow is the collective fear, right? It's the collective shadow. That's why all of you came to transmute that, right? So you feel your desire, you know your higher self is calling you, you know that this is what needs to be, or you want to experience, this is what your higher self wants to experience and expand into. So your job is to look at what pops up as resistance, knowing that it's not even yours. So you transmute it, and I'm going to tell you how you transmute it, and you integrate that, and then you free, and then that's it, right? There is no more. It's not possible, because all your beliefs, that's what I call shadow beliefs and emotions, right? They are the collective shadow you came here to recognize, become aware, alchemize, transmute, and then you free. And that's how you show others as well. This is how things actually work. The way you transmute any emotion, any shadow, any resistance, is that you become aware of it. Same what I said before, you sit down, you look at it, like, what the heck is the emotion? We don't need the story. Okay, I spent way too long to getting involved in the stories, like, but where is this coming from? What's the story? Where is this my ancestors? Did I inherited this? This is mine. Is it from childhood? What happened there? Like, all this story is not important anymore. Or is it past life? Or is like, it doesn't matter. You have an emotion right here, right? That's only now anyway. You have the opportunity. If you are triggered, there is your opportunity to liberate yourself right there and then. Like, nothing else to do. We didn't have anything else to do anyway, but we thought we did. So you come here and you feel the emotion. You just sit down and hold that emotion and you allow it to be transmuted, which means that you don't do anything to escape it. 99% of people escape it. Even if spirituality is 90, I would say like 90%, all the methods and techniques are around how to escape, not to feel what wants to be seen and transmuted. That's why we keep like seeking and trapped in this looping. So you have to feel the fear. It will be 2 minutes. So just feel, hold it, and don't like be present and don't pay attention to what's happening in the mind. Okay, the mind will try to distract you, will try to push you out of feeling the fear because it's wired to protect you. 1 second is going to tell you all the stories which you actually normally do to escape the uncomfortable feelings. Okay, escaping mechanism. All the things in the world are escaping mechanisms, all of them, even spirituality for many. But you know, like binge watching videos, learning another next thing, and podcast and course and all of that. And maybe the next thing will help me. Or like whatever, all the addictions in the world, everything is about escaping the uncomfortable feeling. And the only thing we should do is just actually feel it, and it would be gone forever.
Right.
So
Thank you so much. That's just what I needed to hear. Thank you.
good. Awesome. Who's next? Oh, it's super good. I love these channelings because they are just so much teaching for everyone. Imagine, like, this is what I'm the most excited right now about. Imagine how your life or your business could change when you get access to this type of knowledge, like basically like all week or every week. Because like what I love most, and I was working, I mean, especially with business now, we started to use this in exactly what Linda asked, like how can I expand into more? How can I serve more? How can I go into my highest timeline, next expansion? What is caping my my income level, like, which means like receiving. Why can I not receive more? Well, if you, Linda, ask me why I cannot receive more, because feminine energy is the receiving one, masculine is the achiever one. But so that's why it has to be both there, right? So, and then when you open up and higher self, just so amazing, because my question is always, okay, so show me what's next. Okay, we bring it to consciousness, awareness. Oftentimes they do activation processes. Like if I have, like, let's say 60-75 minutes, which is one normal session, then I can go deeper and deeper and deeper, and going down, like more and more down to like, okay, but what's behind that? But what's behind that? And then I usually am brought down to that one thing. And then it's not just that they show me, you know, they show me you where you are, and then what is the filter that if that wasn't there, you could just like expand into your next level. But they also help in releasing that, or help in processing that, or whatever they want to do, so you get liberated, and then boom, you are like, everything changes. Like, it's so crazy. I have this amazing 2 women. They opened a beautiful new business last year, in Mallorca, and we had like couple of bits, like maybe, yeah, it's like a month ago now. They started this business. It's so led. It's a beautiful wholesale of organic products, and it was everything at the beginning. From the beginning, it came into their lap out of nowhere. They didn't have to do anything. It was not like we need to build the business. No, it was like the business was gifted to them, and things were flowing. It was beautiful. Like they didn't even have to think about what's the next step. The next step appeared as a person in the door. Like everything went so beautifully. People, contacts out of nowhere, investors out of nowhere. Very, very beautiful. Things started to flow until things started to go wrong. Everything stopped. Nothing was flowing. They started to have debts, and they was like, what the heck? And I said, guys, come, let's see what's going on. Let's put you back on track. So they came, right? And then, oh my God, we were crying. It was so crazy because the message for them was, both of you, like first you were in this trusting, in this receiving, in this beautiful, we call it soul-led entrepreneurship, where we're very in the feminine, very trusting, very open, and the masculine, the action was there when it was aligned, where it was inspired. But then the more they were doing the business, at one point they flipped into the pattern of their parents, right? So high consciousness, they started out, and then they got triggered, and then the old patterns of you need to work hard to achieve what you desire kicked in, and then they took back from their higher self control, and they said, we are going to make this business successful. And then they said, okay, we're going to figure out, we're going to make it hard, we're going to make, like learn the marketing and learn the sales and learn it, and things were dying. And they come like, we cannot do this. We are exhausted. We are burned out. We're starting to lose the sparkle, and then everything is bad. People don't connect with us. We don't have clients. And I said, of course, because you were here, right? It's exactly what I just said. You were here, so aligned, so abundant, so excited about what you are bringing through, connected with your purpose and path. So everything was coming to you. Then you decided, and then something they didn't realize, they were triggered in, and then they were doing this, how their parents did business, right? Like, we have to make it happen, we have to figure out, we have to push, we have to pull. And then because of that, right, they were in a different level of consciousness. They went down. So they were not anymore in this, this is so amazing, so beautiful, things are happening so easily. They went down to a level of consciousness where everything is hard. You have to push, you have to work, you have to sweat. And then that type of energy was not bringing in. They were not open to anything that was already there. They were not seeing it. And their higher self and the whole spirit team is like, guy, why do you want to do this alone? Why do you want to work so hard? Just let go of this crazy pattern, because it's not serving you. It's not why you are here. And the whole session was about, remember how you started out. Remember how magical it was. Remember, and go back to that. Go back to that level of consciousness. Go back to those emotions. Reconnect to that magic. And they did. And everything completely shifted in 1 week. All the things started to work out. People again arriving, emails out of nowhere, calls out of nowhere. And they would just start to go up like that. So this is the craziness that it's available nowadays with this type of knowledge. And it's just like, there are no limits, truly.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, go, ask.
Oh, okay. So my question is, how can I keep my focus, on my pure intention, on my heart, under my work? Because my work, I'm working in 3D, and this is my avatar, and I feel myself, absolutely.
but my work turns off me, and I don't know how can I handle that. So it's a problem for me, but I believe that and I feel everything, but my work is absolutely turns off everything.
Yeah, okay. Here you go. You are not using your creative power whatsoever. Like there's so much creative power in you. There's so much energy. There's so much chi. There's so much sacred energy, which is, you are a freaking powerhouse and you are not using it. You are not focusing it anywhere. Okay, so your higher self kind of like, I feel like it's trying to shout to you. It's like, why you are not hear us? So what they are showing me is that you have no focus on what you want to create. You are the creator. So start broad and start to bring it into the material reality, because what you do, and many do, they are waiting for the universe to show them that thing that it's going to be there, aligned, whatever. But there is no universe to show you, because there's only you, as I said at the beginning. So you are universe. Universe is focused through you. You are the creator. So based on your preference, you have to start choosing what is the next thing that it excites you to experience. So whether that's like, and because I know you a little bit, I know that you love creativity. So the way I would start, or I always start when I am in the creation mode, it's like imagining yourself having or being in the business that is of your preference. So you go with all the things you already love doing, and then you start bringing your creative focus into that with words, images, emotions. And that's really it, right? So pictures, words, so stories, whatever you're saying. You can use affirmations like, oh my God, I love this job, you know, or I'm so lucky that this amazing opportunity found me. And just feel the excitement, this amazing opportunity, whatever that is. So the more you do this every day, the more it's going to become more and more clear for you, like where are you going. So the more you start talking about, like, it's so amazing working with this group of people. I love my job so much because it's so creative, because I have so much free time, because I can express who I truly am, because I never thought this is even possible. I had no idea that this even exists. And then you see, the more I say it, I'm getting so excited about your job. So you have to start doing that. You have to start putting all of that into one direction. So you bring your light into materializing that for you. It's going to go super fast because you are super powerful. You just had your energy all over the place.
Yeah, thank you. I understand. Okay, thank you.
Sending you all the love from my heart to your beautiful heart.
Oh, thank you so much, Agnes. That was really helpful.
I'm so
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. It was great seeing you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.